Hey, Catherine Kyle here from greenthickies.com, and today we are talking about how to heal your body and increase your energy with the power of ozone. Now then, I have got an interesting fact to share with you. So did you know that the world used to have an oxygen level of about 35%? Now the oxygen levels in the world are sadly decreasing and decreasing, and now we only have about 21% oxygen left, and that is a massive decline, and it is declining very rapidly. Like the damage we have done to the planet is very sad, but that is a whole new video. But today we're just talking about oxygen and ozone. Now, did you know also that humans need about 20% oxygen, like 20 to 23% oxygen for good health, for the body to function normally? And did you know that in a lot of cities, oxygen levels can drop as low as 15%? So if we need 20 to 23 and we're only getting 15, that shows how depleted we are in oxygen. And what happens when we're depleted in oxygen is that it makes us feel tired, that our bodies get diseased, that our immune systems get low, we get more colds, flus, and all sorts of horrendous things start happening to our bodies because we just simply don't have enough oxygen. And I had no idea about this. And while you're there as well, I just wanted to let you know I recorded another video that will help you increase your oxygen called how the Wim Hof method changed my life, and you can go and have a look at that as well, and I'll link to that underneath, because that is a natural way that you can increase the oxygen in your body. But today I'm going to talk specifically about ozone for increasing the oxygen in your body, because if your body doesn't have enough oxygen, then you simply can't thrive, and sometimes you can't even survive. So I have been learning lots about this because I had a health challenge recently this year, and I have been learning everything I can about how to improve my health. And I know that I am definitely, like, I live on the outskirts of a city, and I know that I'm definitely don't have the oxygen that I need, because when I do use these techniques, I feel so much better. Because what happens is when you use ozone to increase the amount of oxygen in your body, then what happens is it's like it detoxes your body, and it cleanses your cells, and it removes all the bad stuff from your body, but it leaves in all the good stuff. It doesn't even touch the good stuff, which is why it is so good for your body to use ozone. And there's different ways to use ozone. Like, ozone's actually got a very bad rap because when there's a thunderstorm, when it rains, or when there's like too much pollution, then the people can talk negatively about, oh, there's too much ozone in the air. But it's not the ozone that's bad for you, it's the ozone is the good stuff that comes in and tries to clear the air of all this negativity and gets it back to normal again. So the ozone's actually a good thing, but we can actually have too much in our lungs as well, so you've got to be careful with it. So I'm going to show you my ozone generator here. Now, I bought this ozone generator, and these are really cheap, but you can get them on Amazon, and it's really small as well. So you get this, it's called an ozone generator, and I'll link to this underneath as well, so you can see all the brands are basically the same. And what you do is you just plug in the ozone generator, and you've got this little ball here, and what you do is you just take the ball and you drop it into a glass or a big glass jar of water. So you can just use tap water, and you can drop in the little ball into the glass, and this is how you ozonate water. So what you do is you can ozonate a glass of water to drink. So you can get a glass of drinking water, put the ball in, turn on the ozonator for about 10 to 15 minutes, and what this does is it removes all of the impurities from the water and ozonates the water. And for about 20 minutes this water will be full of this ozone that you can drink it, and it just completely oxygenates the body, and you notice the increase in energy straight away. So I've been doing that first thing in the morning. And another thing I've been doing is I have been washing my fruit and vegetables in it, because your fruit and vegetables, especially if they're not organic, they have got nasty pesticides, horrible chemicals that will literally cause cancer. clinging to the outside of your fruit and vegetables. So we're trying to be healthy, we're trying to eat all these abundantly nutrient dense stuff, and we've got all these nasty chemicals going into our bodies as well. So if you just get a large bowl of a large glass bowl, put water in it, put your fruits and vegetables in it, then ozonate the water for about 10 minutes, then swish it all around, that will take off all the nasty pesticides from the outside of your fruit and veg as well. So that's what I've been doing, and it also helps your fruit and veg to last longer, which is great, so that will save you some money. So you can do that, and you can drink it. And if you've got a space that's got, say, something horrible in it like mold or really horrible kind of toxic chemicals or something, you can actually use the ozonator without the ball. You can just let it go into the air. But here is a warning: the only place in the body that cannot cope with ozone is the lungs. So you need to be out of that room, you need to ventilate the room, you need to maybe stay out of that room for maybe a day, let it completely ventilate, and then you can go back in, it should be okay. But that's what it does, is it can remove all the toxins from the air as well. So but you can actually use ozone in other ways, and you would need a different kind of system this is quite a cheap ozone generator, and although they are good and they're really, really good at kind of cleaning fruits and veggies and stuff, then I have heard that you shouldn't keep on using them for drinking water for a very long time, because eventually, because they're so cheap, the insides of them corrode, and you can end up drinking the stuff that it's corroded into. So I'm not sure how long that will take, but people say that they don't last a really long time. But if you need a good detox, and for the next few months you really need to heal from something and you can't afford any other solution, then it's probably worth buying one of these and drinking the water for a few months, and also to use permanently to clean your fruits and veggies with. But here is the warning that I've heard, that if you want to use ozone internally, then you should go to see an ozone therapist who can do this properly, because some people actually inject it into their bodies or use it in other ways to get into their bodies, and this will help it helps on a much deeper level to cleanse and detox the body and get into all of the cells. So you might be able to find an ozone practitioner who you can go to, and you can pay to use their super duper ozone, really expensive ozone generators. And there's a lot of warnings, like in countries like America and the UK, who run on a very similar kind of medical system based on profit and based on just supplying people with medications. They don't really use any alternative therapies. So there's a lot of warnings saying, this is you shouldn't really be doing this, it might be harmful for your health. But there is actually loads and loads of studies done that say that people have recovered from all kinds of diseases very quickly by using ozone therapy. And in European countries, not the UK, because we don't seem to have that good healthy attitude that other European countries, but in other European countries, like for example Germany, I've heard that they, as standard, will use it in GP surgeries. When people come in with any kind of health problem, they give them ozone therapy as standard, because it's actually a very cheap solution for them and it saves them money. So countries that can't afford really expensive health treatments, they actually use ozone therapy a lot more, but it actually is really effective, but you can't patent it and you can't make profit from it, which is why profit generating countries like the US tend to shy away from ozone therapy. So I've been reading loads and loads about ozone therapy lately, and when we went to, I don't think you can actually get it in the UK. I've looked for it, I can't see it anywhere. GPs are not allowed to do this. A GP got taken to court in the UK for using this ozone therapy. And recently we were in Spain, and we were just walking in Marbella, just down the boardwalk, and there was a shop there, and it said on the outside ozone therapy inside, and I tried to actually go in for some ozone therapy, but they weren't open at the time. So they just have it there. It's just a shop, you just walk into it. It's amazing. So you might be able to find places like that, have a little look around, or you might have to travel to see a practitioner, or a lot of people do buy their own medical grade ozone generators that to actually use it on an internal basis, because it can be really, really effective. So that's what I've learned about ozone therapy. I just wanted to spread the word about how amazing ozone therapy is for you, especially if you've got some kind of horrendous disease and you're looking for any way that might help you to recover. So I urge you to do a lot of research into ozone therapy, because there is a lot to learn, and you've still got to be quite sensible with it. So just to let you know, I use my cheap ozone therapy for my water. I do feel energized from it. I feel amazing, and I am recovering. So I have not found a practitioner, and that is all I have used, and I'm loving it. So and there was also a book that I was reading as well that really, really helped, and it explained a lot of the political stuff about why governments really don't want people to find out about this, and I will link to that book below as well, so you can read more about it and really educate yourself if this is something you want to know more about. So I would love for you to share this video to help people to get the best health they can out of their lives, and like this video, and go onto my YouTube channel and subscribe to my YouTube channel, because I post videos like this, a couple of videos every week, to help spread the message about good health and healthy weight loss. If you want to get a month's worth of free meal plans and help your body to really recover and heal, you can get those at greenthickies.com/leaf system and get started completely free with a very, very healing, natural, healthy, easy, delicious diet. Okay, I will see you next time. Take care. Bye.